والتين والزيتون وطور سينين.
Allah created towering mountains, beautiful forests, the blessed lands of the prophets, and the sacred city of Makkah. Yet none of them are Allah's greatest earthly masterpieces. The greatest masterpiece was sitting quietly in a school bus, on his way to a museum, feeling small and unimportant, and he had absolutely no idea who he really was. This is the story of a beautiful surah in the Quran, Surah At-Tin. As his class entered a huge museum, everyone seemed excited. Everyone except him. While the other children rushed inside happily, he walked at the back of the group, staring down. The teacher noticed. "Hey, everything okay? Sometimes I feel like I'm not as smart or as cool as everyone else. Maybe I'm just not that important." "Then you're in exactly the right place today." The class entered the first hall and looked around in wonder. Children, Allah begins this surah with a special oath. He swears by the fig and the olive. These figs and olives remind us of the blessed land where Prophet Isa alayhi salam lived. They go to the second hall next. Then a huge door opened. The children stared in amazement. And Allah swears by Mount Sinai, the mountain where Allah spoke to Prophet Musa alayhi salam. Then they step into the third hall, glowing with warm golden light. And Allah swears by the secure city, Makkah, the safe city where our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam lived. The boy smiled. Surely this had to be the greatest treasure in the museum. There's one more room. At the end of a hallway stood a giant curtain. The teacher turned to the boy. "Would you like to open it?" The boy slowly pulled the cord. The curtain swept open. The children gasped. Only a huge mirror. A mirror? Allah tells us in Surah At-Tin, "We have certainly created human beings in the best design." Out of the wonders of the world, the greatest masterpiece Allah created is the human being. The boy stared at his reflection. Then something amazing happened. The mirror came to life. With every good deed, the reflections shone brighter. The boy smiled. Then suddenly, a child lied. Another bullied someone. Another laughed at a sad classmate. The bright reflections began to wrinkle and crumple like paper. What happened? Allah created every person with a beautiful nature. But when people choose lies, cruelty, pride, and bad behavior, they lower themselves. They crumple the beautiful gift Allah gave them. The room became quiet. Then the liar told the truth. The bully apologized. The selfish child shared with others. Slowly, the reflections became bright and beautiful once more. That's the mercy of Allah. No matter how crumpled someone becomes, when they turn back to Allah and choose what is right, they can become beautiful again. He finally understood something important. Allah had already made him valuable. And just before the class left the museum, the teacher gave them one final reminder. Allah honored every human being. He created us in the best design. So fill your life with faith and with good deeds, and let your reflection shine, because Allah is the most fair judge of all. And for those who believe and do good, their reward will never ever end. This story explains Surah At-Tin, verses 1 to 8.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين